With a new survival video, and today I'll be showing you something about cooking. And this recipe is so easy. All you need is some flour, salt, sugar, and water. The sugar and salt are optional. That's just to give it a nicer flavor. So what you want to do first is I'm using my aluminum masket, and I'm gonna take this. Maybe 1-2 scoops of flour should be enough. You're gonna have to add some more in the recipe later. So once you have that in, you're gonna take your water, and don't just pour it in yet. So first you gotta put a little hole in here, and this is the hole which your water is gonna be put into. Okay. So it's easy if you do it not a lot of water, but like this. So now that you have your water in, start putting little by little and mixing it up. You could use your fingers or whatever you have, but I'm just gonna use a spoon because my hands are pretty dirty. So you go put it in. I'll just use my other hand, it's clean. So you mix it in. You keep mixing it. I have done it like this. I've made it like this, and then right now I would add in some more water, and then I would get my finger or your utensil, it could be a fork, anything, doesn't matter, a knife, and just start mixing it together. So I'm just gonna use my hands now, since at this point it's really sticky and sticking to my finger. So I'm gonna keep mixing it and adding water. Okay. Once you get all your flour mixed in with it, you can add the sugar then, or you could add it right now. And this is gonna make a lot of the flatbread that we're making. Time to add some more water since it's very dry. Okay, now it's gonna stick to the dough. So you have your dough ball, which right now is very sticky since I've added a lot of water. So at this point it's this sticky. If you made it this sticky, take another spoon of flour, half a spoon, put it in, mix it together to use more of the water. So now your recipe is, your bread should be good and it's almost ready. Now if it's still sticky like mine is, just add more flour, or you could keep mixing it. I'm adding some more flour. Not a lot of flour, probably just half of a spoon. Okay, so now it's starting to get drier, and now we will put 1 spoon of sugar in, and around just a pinch of salt, not a lot of salt. A little more. Okay. Now that we've got that done, let's mix it all together. Kind of dehydrated. Time to add some more water so it sticks. Okay, now I don't need my bowl anymore. Now you could just keep mixing it into your hands. Right now mine's very sticky, and I do need my mess kit again to add one last spoon of sugar. Oh, that's my dog Argo. All right, so let's get back to the recipe. I'm cooking this on the edge of my yard. So we just got to keep mixing it. And so it's good now to be done in your hands. It's gonna keep being sticky, and we can see my fire is dying down. Time to add wood into your fire. It's burning my eyes. Okay. I don't know why mine is this sticky, but I can't work with it this sticky. I have to add more flour. I'm just adding a lot of flour. Too much flour. I'm gonna have so much. So, yeah, it's... good. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna mix it. Okay, so now it's ready. So now what we've got to do is kind of stretch it, roll it until it's like nice. And I have another one over here, which this I'll put on the fire right now. So I'm stretching it out into the shape that you want it. So you stretch it out. Oh, my other dog Ringo is out. Okay, so now we stretch it, flatten it. You can put it on the stone. And this one I'll put on the stone too. Okay. Okay, so now I could put... This one is very, very sticky, but that's good. So now stretch it on your stone. Okay. And now you let it. And I've got this one stuck and this one's not, but see as it's cooking. This one, something's gone wrong with it. We could see maybe not enough. It's not enough flour. It's always not enough flour. It's never enough flour. Now that it's all floury like this, I'm putting it back on. Oh yes, I almost forgot one step. Sprinkle flour on before you cook it. That's why it got stuck. Okay, so you want to sprinkle flour on, and watch out, the rock is very hot as you've been preheating it. And oh god, that was really hot. You could flip it, and if you've seen, my rock over here has grooves. This is for bacon. If I'm cooking bacon, I would slant this and oil would come from the bacon, come down these grooves, and I'd put a cup over here to catch the grease. The smoke gets in your eyes, it really irritates your eyes. Okay. Let's get some. I used extra flour from my mess kit. And if you're cooking this, you should make it a lot flatter. Trying to get onto the other YouTube. So okay. This one is very nice. And this one is not. So there's this one and this one. This one's good, this one's not. Ooh, you gotta watch out. I'll do it from here. It's not like that. So this one, I'll just make it into a ball. And here is your flatbread cooking. And here you see your burnt bubbles of air. These were bubbles of air that got burnt. That's good. This is now just a ball. Okay, so and I'll come back to you when I have it done cooking. So I've been letting them cook here for a bit, and you can see how it's been cooking all over. This one has been cooking, they've been cooking for the same amount of time, and it depends how big yours is how much you want to cook it. For a small size like this, that's not all flat, maybe 8-10 minutes on each side. Maybe longer if you want it to be crispy. So let's flip it over and they should be done. So here it is, and let's go get it on the plate.
Go.
So I've got them on a plate here, and they've come out fairly nicely. They're heavy, it would fill me up. They're good. None of the parts is doughy on the bread, even though it looks like there's flour. Those are just from when I was sprinkling flour onto it, because it helps it cook. So it's hard and still hot, and my cameraman volunteered to try them.
Alright, my name's Caden, I was the cameraman, and I'm going to be trying out the flatbreads that were made on the oven.
The oven kind of withered down.
Cooktop. And first I'm going to try the one that was made off camera. It's very good. It's thick. And this alone can probably like fill you up. It has a good consistency. It's not too chewy. It tastes like perfect. Like if you took a bite out of a loaf of bread. And
like, is it sweet or salty?
It's actually it's more of a sweet. I would rather eat this than a slice of bread. It probably has a little bit more sugar in it.
Yeah, I added around a spoon of sugar into it. A tablespoon.
Alright, so this
Tablespoon
one
and a half.
was a thumbs up for me. And first I'm going to be, second I'm going to try the one that was made on camera. This one's good. It's a little bit more chewy. And also like more crispy at the same time. This one it's a little bit less sweet. You can taste like it's probably an even balance of the salt and the sugar. It balances each other out. It's still a thumbs up for me. It tastes pretty good. I would make it a little bit thicker. I think the thinness kind of like threw the cooking off.
Yeah, maybe if we'd cook it longer again.
Yeah.
Longer. Yeah.
Alright, so both of these were good. And like if you're ever hungry, going on a camping trip, you can just bring some flour, water, sugar, salt. Sugar and salt are optional. And you can make yourself a meal. Probably bring a meat or a fruit, vegetable, whatever. It's up to your preference. And both of these are good to eat.
All right. So, bye. If you enjoyed, subscribe for more.